friends, welcome back to my channel. My name's Emily if you're new here. I am starting another vlog from my car because this is where I start all my vlogs. Do not mind the mess in the back. I actually camped in my car over the weekend. It was a lot of fun, but I still haven't unpacked it yet. Don't mind me, don't mind me. Anyways, I am going to be filming a what I realistically read in a week video. I work full time. I work Monday to Friday from 7 till 3 p.m. and I also do YouTube and I read, Bookstagram, everything, hang out with friends. So I'm just going to see how much I realistically can read this week. I don't particularly have anything set goals wise. I've just been kind of mood reading the last week or so. Last week I didn't really get much reading done because I worked like 64 hours. So I didn't really read on the weekend because I was working a weekend. This is why I was camping. I did a massive event. So that was fun, but I'm just going to see what happens. It is currently Tuesday. Yesterday I did not get any reading done. I literally watched How to Train Your Gavin's new video, him going back to the castle. That was really good. I absolutely loved it, and then I fell asleep. So that was that. And then today it is now 4:58 p.m. I just got home. I've been to the shops. I just did some shopping because one of my good friends has an engagement party on this weekend, so I'm going to that. So I had to get some things for that. But at work today and on my way to and from work, I actually read some more of It by Stephen King by audiobook, and the audiobook is absolutely phenomenal. So I definitely will be reading via audio as well as physically, so I'll be hybrid reading that. I am also doing a reading vlog for that, so stay tuned. And then I also started Finley Donovan is Killing It. I don't know the author's name. Let me just get it up. It's currently... No, don't worry. I'm currently reading Finley Donovan is Killing It. I'm trying to think of the author's name. I cannot off the top of my head, but I'm about 30% into that. I've listened to quite a bit of that today at work. Absolutely loving the vibes. It is so funny. Like, just the situation that Finley has got herself into. So that is what I've done so far today. And then tonight I'm planning on reading more of The Exorcist House. So that will be continuing on as well as part of my October TBR. That is on my Kindle, so I'll see how many physical pages I can actually read tonight. So that is my update. I will check back in with you all and see how much I actually get read for tonight. Hi friends, so I'm coming on here to do another update for the vlog. I didn't do an update yesterday, but I did read a little bit on my Kindle and also via audiobook. So I started listening to the audiobook of A Flicker in the Dark by Stacey Willingham, which I have physically, but I took a break from reading it physically as I was in the middle of other projects, so I didn't have time to finish it physically, but I got the hold available on Libby, so I started listening to that. I think I made 10% progress yesterday, and I also read 20 pages of and then I also read I think 20 pages of The Exorcist House by Nick Roberts. So I'm currently reading that on my Kindle. I'm actually really enjoying it so far. I'm only like 65 pages in at the moment, so like about 20% in. I will be continuing on with this tonight. That is my plan. I also have started writing again. I am going to be participating in NaNoWriMo next month in November. So I am currently working on a WIP which I have had plotted down for months now. Literally, I think I started writing it a few months ago and I made about 4,500 word progress, maybe 5,000 words. But I'm now nearly sitting at 7,000 words and I've just started chapter 4. And I'm really enjoying where this story is going. So I will be continuing on with this project that I'm working on currently for NaNoWriMo, which I'm aiming to do the 50,000 words next month. Why do I do this to myself? Why do I just come and start doing all these projects? Like, I feel like I have to be doing something at all times. I wanted to have a chill November, but I don't think I'll be reading much in November. I'll be writing. And I'm genuinely so excited because I really want to publish this novel. I really want to be able to say that I've written this novel and it's going to come along so well. I'm hoping. I have mapped it out and I have started planning like Preptober, but I will be hosting some like productivity NaNoWriMo sprints on Sunday. So I want to just continue on with planning for Act 2 and do more character development, I suppose. But it's really crazy to say that I have this whole story mapped out in my brain. I just need to put it into words, which I have started, and I'm really proud of myself. But I was actually talking to my mum about it today at lunchtime, and she thinks it's amazing. Like, she's like, oh my god, I can literally vision this in my brain right now. So that makes me really excited to continue on with the story that I hopefully will be able to tell you all at some point. So that's what I've been doing today. I wrote 800 words today, and I might do some more writing later, but I'm just going to do some reading because I have not done reading. It doesn't feel like I've done much reading at all the last few weeks. I've just been working a lot, and this weekend coming is the only sort of break that I'll have for the next week because I'm working 7 days next week. So this weekend I have an engagement party. One of my good friends have gotten engaged, and we'll be celebrating them, so that's really exciting. But I'm just gonna just vibe and mood read, and I really want to get more of The Exorcist House read, but I also would really like to get more of Rouge read as well, which I so anticipated, but I don't know why I don't want to pick up a physical book right now. And I also have to read more of It, but I did also download the audiobook to It, and I'm going to be listening to parts of that as well on audio, just to get that down a lot quicker, I suppose. That is my update. I will check back in with you when I finish reading for the day and let you know how many pages I read. Happy Friday, everyone. I got my hair done this afternoon and I'm literally obsessed. Like, there's no more blonde that was in there. I'm rocking, this is all my natural hair color. I'm so happy with it. I got like some layers, so I'm kind of giving off like 90s hair vibes. I don't know, but I'm really enjoying it. I got some bangs, like my curtain bangs back in. I've just been to the shops because I'm about to make spaghetti bolognese for dinner, but I have not read anything today. I did write some more of my novel. I did some reformatting on Word documents today because I wanted it to look pretty, and it wasn't really looking that pretty. So I've been researching formatting, and I did that today basically, but I did write a good chunk of chapter 4. So we are nearly coming towards the conflict in Act 1. So I'm really excited to continue writing that, but I'm going to sit down and read The Exorcist House tonight. That will be my plan. Hopefully I might be able to read some more of It by Stephen King because I am currently reading that for a vlog, which I haven't even started. I was going to update at 100 pages, which I've pretty much already exceeded, but I just need to sit down and film that, which I haven't been able to do. It's just getting really stressful. I'm feeling a little bit slumpy because I'm kind of just drained from last month, but we'll see how we go. So a little reading update. I have read 77 pages so far this morning. It is Saturday morning. Well, it is now afternoon. It's like 1:30, but I'm about to get ready because I'm going to an engagement party today, so I won't be reading much else, I don't think, today, because I'm probably going to drink a lot and I'll get home and go to bed. But 77 pages of The Exorcist House. I am liking it, but it's definitely different to what I assumed that the storyline was going to be. Like, it's not your typical possession story. The demon is a physical form demon, so it's quite different, and it kind of reminds me of the movie My Best Friend's Exorcism, which is an adaptation of the Grady Hendrix novel. The demon that's actually in that story is a physical demon, so that was quite interesting, but I'm getting a lot of vibes from that. But I am enjoying it nonetheless. happy Monday. This is the last day of I realistically read in a week. So today I will be finishing off A Flicker in the Dark by Stacey Willingham via audiobook, which I'll listen to at work. I'm just about to leave to work. I'll listen to it in the car. I have about 2 hours, I think, left of listening to the audio. I finished The Exorcist's House last night. I gave it a 4 stars overall enjoyment. I did enjoy it. Just very interesting. The possession, her storyline plot was quite unique. As I said previously, it was a physical demon, so it came straight from a pit of hell pretty much. Like, there was a well in this family's house, and the hell, like the well was an entrance from hell, and this demon would literally just slither up from the ending well, and that was like the portal, the entryway. The ending was unexplained. I don't mind that you'll be able to hear the fan because it's currently blowing on me because it's hot, but I just thought I'd do an update towards the end of the day since I'm in bed. Literally, I'm reading a new book. I finished A Flicker in the Dark by Stacey Willingham today via audiobook. I ended up giving it 4 stars. I unfortunately did guess the plot twist really early on in the story. I knew that her father wasn't supposed to be portrayed as a murderer. I just knew that he wasn't a murderer. And then obviously the plot twist towards the end, I also did see coming. So I still really enjoyed the book though. I really enjoyed Stacey's writing style. I love her lyrical writing, and just the way that she created this story was very creative, and I thoroughly enjoyed it. Even though I did guess the plot twist, I still enjoyed my time reading it because at some points I did second guess myself, but I just knew. So that was that. And then now I'm currently reading Die For You by Lauren Jackson, which I have been meaning to get to the last few weeks. Finally reading it, and tonight I have read 32 pages so far, but I probably will read another 10-ish pages until I get to the next chapter. But I'm literally obsessed already. It 100% reminded me of The Vampire Diaries, with the compulsion and the fast vampires and the speed, and obviously hot vampires, you know. But if a vampire feeds a human blood and they're injured, obviously it heals them. So definitely similarities with The Vampire Diaries, but I eat that show up every time I watch it. I've rewatched it probably 5 times now. That is a lot, but I love that show so much. It is a guilty pleasure of mine. But yes, this is where it's going so far. We're basically following 2 POVs thus far. I don't know if there's any more POVs. We're following Hunter, who is a vampire, and he has been turned for 5 years. And then we have Rhea, who is not a vampire, but she is on a hunt to find her sister because they had a car accident. Her mother died. Rhea survived, and her sister has been missing ever since without a trace. So she is now currently trying to find her. So I don't know if she's turned into a vampire herself. We don't know what the situation is, but it's only very early on, as I'm only 30-ish pages in now. So I will continue reading this book, but that's pretty much it for this reading realistic week in my life. So tomorrow I will write down how many pages I read, and also I want to track how many words I wrote part of my NaNoWriMo prep for my current novel that I am writing. So I will calculate all that tomorrow and let you guys know. Okay, hello vlog. So I'm coming on here to do my outro. Basically, I just wanted to give you guys an idea about exactly how much I got read in my realistic week in my life of reading. So we'll just start off with the first book that I read in this vlog, which was The Exorcist's House by Nick Roberts, and I gave it a 4 stars. Overall, I really enjoyed the premise of the book. I thought the possession story was quite unique, as it's not your typical possession story. Like, the demon possessed the mind and it made people go insane or made people imagine things that weren't really there, things like that. And it's quite different, obviously. And then, as well as being a physical demon, as in there was a
portal. So there was a portal straight from the pit of hell. Basically, there was a well in the house, and this demon was able to crawl its way out of the well and into the house of this family that was targeted. But there was multiple instances throughout the years of the possession that occurred in that house. So I really did enjoy it. The ending was quite unexplained. Is there going to be a book 2? I don't know if there already is a book 2, but will it continue on with the story? We know that something else happens, but overall I did think it was a really good time and I did enjoy myself reading it. So in total for the week that I read of The Exorcist House, that was 234 pages. And then I read A Flicker in the Dark by Cecily Willingham. I gave it a 4 stars as well. I really enjoyed the premise of this book. I listened to the rest of it on audio. I did stop at 140 pages physically, and then I started listening to it by audiobook. So that's what I did in this week of reading. I listened to it by audiobook. So of audiobook, that was another 210 pages. So overall, I did guess the plot twist that occurred in A Flicker in the Dark very early on. I did mention it in my previous vlog that I assumed that her father wasn't the actual killer, and that was the truth. But I'm not going to give away who was the killer, but just know that that plot twist, I knew straight from the beginning that that is what happened. But overall, I still really enjoyed it. I love Cecily Willingham's writing style. It's very lyrical. Her writing in a thriller is what I really like. I like a very lyrical, poetic type of writing style, but I really enjoyed it. So I don't mind that I guessed the plot twist very early on, and I don't mind that I kind of knew what was going to happen. I just really enjoyed my reading experience with A Flicker in the Dark and Cecily Willingham's writing style. That was that. And then I read 38 pages of Die For You by Lauren Jackson. Now, I have read more since finishing this vlog, but I am really enjoying it. It is very fast read, I will say. Although it is definitely reading like a fan fiction, kind of like a Vampire Diaries fan fiction. Nothing wrong with that in any means, but I am just getting straight vibes from Vampire Diaries. Yes, it is for fans of the Vampire Diaries, the Vampire Academy, and also Twilight, but I don't know. I'm just feeling like the elements in this story are very similar to the Vampire Diaries, which is fine, totally fine. I am really enjoying it. I like the characters, so we'll just see how it goes, how the ending goes. I'm about nearly halfway through now, but so far I am liking it. And then the final sort of element to this vlog, I was kind of updating you briefly about my writing. I am participating in NaNoWriMo next month, and I don't know if you guys would be interested in any sort of vlogs on NaNoWriMo. I have been prepping and planning out my novel that I will be writing next month. I have already wrote nearly 8,500 words now. So in the week that I was filming this video, I wrote 2,948 words. So that was added onto my story. I have also been plotting and planning more to do with Act 2 and 3, since I'm still kind of in the process of dealing with those acts, but I have really gotten to know my characters. I've been really focusing on my character breakdowns. So that is what I have been doing over the last week or so. I have been dedicating a lot of time into my planning for writing because I really want to succeed in NaNoWriMo next month. I am quite a challenged person. I really wanted to push myself next month with NaNoWriMo, so I went all out and I got new accessories for my computer. I have taken time to really dedicate myself to writing. I have signed up for some library visits. I'm just very excited for NaNoWriMo. I can't wait. And then eventually you guys may be able to read it, so we'll see how it goes. But nonetheless, I'm very excited for NaNoWriMo next month. So next month you might not see a lot of reading vlogs or reading content in a way. I'm going to try and pre-film a few videos, but I'm just going to be really focusing on NaNoWriMo and won't be getting much reading done. So and that is that. But that is the end of this vlog. I really hope you guys enjoyed sort of like getting to know how much I really realistically read in a week. And last week was very slow for me. I had worked for 7 days in a row and then I just felt really slumpy that like this video. But that's okay. We all have those weeks. I really hope you guys enjoyed nonetheless. Please don't forget to like, comment and subscribe. It really helps my channel grow, and I'll see you on my next one. Bye!